Hi, good evening I should say, because it's quite, it's 6:25 in the evening here. I've just come in from a meeting in Manchester of Etsy sellers, and it was quite interesting actually. I wasn't sure what I was going to walk into. I took my friend Janico with me, you know, the model, my live model. She came with me, and it was quite interesting actually. I didn't even know they had a Manchester sort of group that I could join, you know, that would help me with all the bits that I'm stuck on. Because I realise my presentation is not that good on there, you know, which is probably one reason why I don't sell a lot on there. So I'm really glad I went. Yeah, absolutely glad I went. It was all free, and it was in the Manchester Museum of Science and Industry. I'm sorry people, there's no photographs because all the other bit was shut. So there was only us in a room with a load of people chatting, so I didn't think you'd be very interested in a photograph of that. What have I got to say? Well, I'm wearing... I've got pants under to that colour. So I'm coordinated sort of today. I'm wearing my, well, I was wearing my shawl, you know, my necker shawl. And coordinating the green with that and that. Oh, I'm trying to be coordinated. And I do have a green necklace on, so having said that. Anyway, today, I also got, I did get a surprise today in the mail. I'd promised to make a young man in the US that a shawl. He wants me to make him a shawl. Yeah, he's paying for it, of course. Yeah, but he's wanted me to make the amazing. I can't even say it now. The blue curacao shawl, which, if you've never seen it, it's really fabulous. That's the. Oh, sorry, the book's been used so much it's actually falling apart. That's the pattern. It's a Doris Chan pattern, and I've made it quite a number of times, and it's still beautiful. In fact, I got to one stage where I said, I'm not making any more blue curacao stuff, because I made one after the other about 3 years back. Everybody wanted them. It's from the Amazing Crochet Lace book, from my good friend Doris Chan. Not that she's my personal friend, of course, but I just love her work. I'm a Doris Chan groupie. And it's another good book I've made. Well, you may have seen the one I was wearing the other day, which was the Far Point Topper. I was wearing it in shades of bluey greens. And I've got another one in purples with some wool that my friend Hayley sent me from when she was down in on her holidays, not last year, the year before, I think. So that was that. Anyway, he said he'd send me the yarn. So a shoebox came today with a beautiful letter in. So thank you very much, Ephraim. Or Ephraim, I think it's called Ephraim. And he sent me the wool to do his shawl with, which is gorgeous because it's Malabrigo, which I've never felt before. Oh, soft and squishy. I feel honoured to be able to crochet this. I feel as oh. But not only did he send me that, he sent me some goodies for me. He sent me what's this one called? Oh, do you know, I must wear my glasses more often. Cascade Yarns, Cascade 220, in gorgeous shades of green. Isn't that beautiful? And he also sent me Sheepish. It's oh, do you know, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. It's sorry about this, but I can't see a blind bat. Stitch Rock Love by Vicky Howell. It's Sheepish, and it's in a lovely shade of pink. I do love vibrant colours. I think he's probably got that from my videos saying how much I love things. And I've also got Karen Simply Soft, which I've never felt before. And it's right, it is lovely and soft. And this one's called Orchid. So, not sure what I'm going to make with that one yet. But he sent me some more Sheepish wool in stripes. Now, because I was going to this meeting, chat, whatever you want to call it, I'm not much good at sitting still with nothing in my hands. I have to be going. So I started. That's actually the inside because it's a cowl and you have to fold it over, so that's actually the right side. Now I know it looks small, but it's a tight fitting cowl. Let me turn it back again because that's the way I'm crocheting it. But of course when it folds over, well, you'll see when I show the pattern anyway. Now this is a paid for pattern that I got off from Etsy. It's the white winter neck warmer. I don't know how you pronounce her name. Lyubava. It's Lyubava, and she's crochet. And that's the top I'm making. So as you can see, it's fairly tight fitting. It's actually supposed to be done in bulky yarn. I don't think that's quite bulky what I'm using, but it's working up okay because it's nice and tight around the neck, which that's supposed to be. But as you can see, it folds over, so you get the wrong side to the right side, if you know what I'm saying. So I got that one. So I used a full ball while I was sitting there chatting. It was very interesting actually because I found out so many things in this Manchester chapter. I've got to go on and join the Etsy. Oh yeah, my mind's buzzing. There's so much help out there that I could be getting that I'm quite all of a buzz. With being a lone crocheter and sitting here on my own most of the time, that I seem to need feedback or inspiration, something to bounce my ideas off. I know I bounce them off you, and I love all you to death because you're very, very good with your comments. And oh, thank you all much to my new friends who've joined me since. I love new friends, but I also love my older friends that have been with me from when I began. And I value all your friendships. You say some lovely comments to me and I get quite big-headed because you say such lovely things to me. And but you know, I just wasn't getting there with Betsy somewhere or another. You know, I was just missing the mark. Anyway, I'm hopefully getting more tips, more Etsy friends, let's say, that have been there for quite a while and are making a lot more success of the job than I am. I need people, as I said, to bounce my ideas off, to get ideas about the pricing, you know, what I'm actually doing wrong, what I'm wording wrong. You've got to get the certain keywords in the right way and all that. If you don't sell on Etsy, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But apparently for Google searches, you've got to get your words in the right order, which obviously I don't. Anyway, hopefully that will improve in the future. Hopefully. I also bought another pattern from Etsy. I'm thinking about summer now. This is a poncho, but as you can see, it's very, very open and very, very lightweight. So it's more decoration, really, than warmth. It's something pretty that you would just put on. Maybe keep you a little bit warmer on a summer night. As Janico said, she loves the hat. Now that's real, to me that's real ABBA, you know. The blonde girl, what's she called, Agneta? Yeah, she used to wear the hats like that. I think she had a purple lurex on one day. And this one I love. This is also another paid for pattern. Oh, do you know, I should leave my glasses on, shouldn't I? Except that they're reading glasses. This one's called Neck Warmer. And I think it's pronounced Neribelle Designs. It's Neribelle. Neribelle Designs. And it's sort of a... I think it's done in a circle, if I remember rightly, but it's got shaping at the front. Yes, joined into a ring, so it's obviously done like a cowl, but you increase, you know, at the front to give it a bit more interest and put a bit of fringe on the end. So, yes, I'm looking forward to making that. I am still plodding on with this one. I am now up to the sleeves. I started one sleeve. So it's getting there, it's getting there. Not done much on the sleeve, but it's getting there. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to start the black shawl, but I am not starting it in artificial light because I will get mad if I look at it tomorrow in the daylight, and I've gone wrong. So that's going to be a daytime only project. You know, if he wasn't a good friend, I would call him all the names under the sun for giving me black, because you know my favourite's about black. But anyway, I've had a good evening. I was supposed to go out tonight, actually. Some of my, well, I suppose they're my neighbours, although I don't actually know them yet. It's an online site for, it's called My Street or something like that. And they were just deciding that to meet up, you know, and have a meal out tonight or something like that, you know, just to introduce ourselves to each other. It's not a dating site or anything like that. In fact, they're mostly ladies that are going to be going. I think there's a couple of couples that are going as well. But they were meeting tonight at 6 o'clock at our local Turkish restaurant, but I knew that I wouldn't be back, you know, in time for the 6 o'clock start. So it's like an early bird thing. If you go at 6 o'clock or around about that time, you get a meal at a reduced prices that you do if you go later, say 8 o'clock. So anyway, I'm looking forward to going to perhaps the next one. The only snag being that this particular restaurant that they've chosen tonight has got steps upwards. So whether they've got another entrance, you know, like a tradesman's entrance where I can go in on my scooter, because I don't fancy leaving my scooter on a Saturday night on a street that's got lots of pubs. I've got visions of, you know, like drunks scooting off on my scooter because I'm not leaving it outside, and you can't get it up steps, it's just too heavy. So anyway, they're going tonight, so they're going to ask if they've got a ramp or something somewhere else, or a tradesman's entrance where I can go in through the kitchen or something. And so I think that's about it so far. So Buster is greeting me like I've been on holiday for 2 weeks when I've actually been out of the house, let me say, not even 4 hours. He greeted me like I'd long lost, as though he'd never going to see me ever again. He greeted me, which is very nice. When you live alone, it's nice to have a happy little greeting when you come back through the door, isn't it? So I've just given him his dinner, and I've just put my quiche. I haven't as yet tried my slow cooker as yet, because I'd bought things in for the weekend for, you know, what I was going to eat anyway. I'd already bought that in before it arrived. I may pop down to the shops tomorrow and get something in and maybe put a stew in Monday, because the time I've been to the shops and come back again, it'd be too late to put the slow cooker on, if you get my meaning. So I'm looking forward to trying to eat a little bit more healthy. I'm not saying it'll be more slimming, but it will be more healthy. Can't do everything at once, can you? Anyway, I'm feeling quite euphoric, I'm feeling quite inspired. I introduced myself to quite a few people, and one person had actually seen my YouTube videos, so they knew who I was, so that's very nice. So I'm like, rah, 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 rah. Oh, I'm happy, happy, happy. It doesn't take a lot to make me happy. Anyway, to all of you stuck in America in the snow, I feel very, very sorry for you. We've just got rain, 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 but at least it's not too cold. Yeah, it was absolutely dripping down with rain when we came out of the Mozzie. That's Museum of Science and Industry, Mozzie they call it. So we were huddled up a bit while we waited for the taxi. But I've had a good time. I've really enjoyed myself. It's amazing. I don't go out very often. And I think sometimes that's a good thing, because when you do go out, you really appreciate it. You really enjoy going out the door, going out, putting your glam on. I had a good time. Anyway, I will leave you with that, and I hope you're going to have such a good time this weekend. As I know, I haven't got much of the weekend left, I've only got tomorrow, but I shall be crocheting. So bye for now. Bye all. Buster says goodbye, by the way, but he's laying down on the floor.